So in this part of the video, I will give you example of applying the properties of logarithms. And I will talk about example 7.3. Okay, so let's start with part A. Log 125 plus log 8. So now you can ask yourself, which properties are you going to use? And definitely, we are going to use property 1. That means we can multiply the numbers. And we get that is log 1000. Then there is another question that is, can 1000 change into a base of 10? And it will become log 10 to the power 3. And finally, the result will be 3. Okay, then let's move on to part B. 3 log 2 minus log 80. And as you can see, there is a minus sign. That means we are going to use the property 2. But before that, there is a 3 in front of the log 2. So that means before we are going to use the property 2, we are going to use the property 3 first. Okay? So that it will become log 2 to the power 3 minus log 80. And then for log to the power 3, it will become log 8. Afterwards, we can apply the property 2 so that it will become log 8 over 80. Okay, after simplification, we get that 8 over 80 will become 1 over 10. And again, can 1 over 10 convert into a base of 10? Okay, and it will become log 10 to the power negative 1. And finally, it will become negative 1. And finally, let's take a look of part C. Okay, so in this question, we have to change all the numbers with a base of 5. Okay, for the square root, we can change it into the power of 1 over 2. And for 125, we can change it into 5 to the power 3. Okay? So for the top and the bottom, we can put the power in front of the log so that it will become 1 over 2 log 5 over 3 log 5. So now, as you can see, in the numerator and denominator, the log 5 can be cancelled out. And finally, the result will be 1 over 6. Okay, so now, please help me to finish. Quick patterns 7.3. Okay, and for today's homework, that is exercise 7A, question 14 to 19, 29 to 31. Okay, and for optional question, that is question 32 to 35.